see, the problem with these girls, so like the young girls, they make so much money so fast that they don't think long term because they're young and hot. You know what I mean? Like if you're 20 something years old, early 20s, make like Sophie Rain, they're making $4 or $5 million a month. I mean, investing might not be first and foremost on your mind. You know what I mean? Let me give you all an example of what I'm talking about. Okay, this dude won the lottery. He won 10 million pounds, right? The dollar ain't shit right now. This is the worst the dollar's been since 1973, by the way, guys. So if you think this economy is great, watch your ass, right? But anyway, there's probably about $12, $13 million that this dude won, okay? US.
Remember the illiterate 19-year-old who won the lottery, later earning himself the nickname King of Chavs? Michael Carroll was a garbage man who won nearly 10 million pounds back in 2002. Michael is believed to be on the spectrum, and when it came to financial advice, he wanted none of it. He stated he wouldn't be tempted into spending money lavishly and just wanted a home on a lake, but that lasted about a day. Instead, he did some of the most unhinged things. He turned his backyard into a demolition derby and would just buy new cars to crash until they stopped working. He would drive around town catapulting steel balls from his Mercedes, breaking 36 car and shop windows in total. And he hated the press, so he was known for spraying them with beer after cussing them out. His parties were so crazy, he completely ruined his mansion and it actually became worthless. Michael himself says he must have sniffed away at least 3 homes and would sometimes stay up for 5 days in a row. He ran out of money in 8 years and went back to his job as a garbage man. When asked if he regrets wasting his money, he reminds them he definitely didn't waste it, he just spent it.
You know what? Tomorrow's not promised. Spend your money, I guess. You crazy man.
Bozak, I still don't think the stock market's truly the economy, dude, even though it's doing well. And some of this shit does not make sense. But we can see. I don't think the economy is good. I think this shit's gonna fucking tank like a motherfucker, but that's just me. But anyway, going back to this dude, right? Because me and Bozak debating the economy, right? Going back to this dude. That was pretty dumb. But
yeah, well.
Here's the thing though. Okay. Whenever you ask someone, we had this conversation here before, y'all know this. Whenever you ask someone, if you win the lottery, what would you do? What would you do? Okay, let's pick a number, like 100 million.
Oh.
What do you do?
I would buy myself a nice place. I would buy my family a nice place, my parents a nice place. I would get my sister a nice place. I would give a little bit of money to everyone in my family. I would work with a financial advisor to see what is an appropriate amount to give to everyone, and then my closest friends. I would love to.
You definitely get broke. Go on. There's no fucking way. Go ahead.
Why? I could get them a nice house in Jersey for $500,000, $600,000.
I think the smartest thing to do if you win the lottery, firstly, let's just call it 100 million after taxes, right? Because if you win 100 million, you're probably going to end up with like 50. The government taking half, you know what I mean? Because they got to fool you over and get a couple strokes in, you know what I mean? Uncle Sam is the biggest cocksman ever. Anyway, let's just say you get 100, right? It just would make more sense rather than you trying to invest or buy anything. Because you fucking don't know. And then even with the financial advisor, you gotta make sure you can even trust this person. My thing would be, take that money and immediately put that in the bank. You don't have to put all in the same bank. You could break it up just, you know, like people take precautions because banks do fail sometimes. Break it up, you know what I mean? Break it up, put it in the bank, right? Bless you, and don't do that shit again. And the first time was, oh, cute. Next time was like, stop fucking around. Okay, so.
Don't do that shit again.
So you put 100 million in the bank, right? Let's say the interest rate is 5%, right? That means every year, the bank is going to give you $5 million. That is the money you fuck around with. That is the money you go, okay, let me buy this, let me buy that, let me spread this out, you know what I mean? You want to send the mom a couple dollars here, a couple dollars there, you know, like you live off, that's your fun money. 5 million, you know what I mean?
That I could do. I could 5 million.
I think it's better, yeah, because that's still, I mean, you're making 5 million, you know, like you play with that. And over time, as you mature and get comfortable to having money, then you could look at the bigger chunk and figure out something if you want to do something. But I don't think a person who wins $100 million should think about trying to make that 200 million, because everyone's gonna come to you, all your friends can come and be like, oh dude, you need to invest this, you need to work with this one to do this. Dude, these people who are advising you fucking broke, okay? Don't trust them. Put that shit in the bank, learn how to handle money, and then later on, in a couple years, you could start making a couple moves. Just live off the fucking interest.
I would invest in Eddie Blue.
That's a good idea. That is a great option.
I think you need, I know I talked about this before, you need merch.
Yeah, eventually, we can work on some merch.
I could see a really cute sweatsuit.
Me coming with Eddie Blue?
Yeah. Very cute. Very cute. I would open a couple of nonprofits too.
Oh my God.
I swear to God.
You a nonprofit too? What, to save the fucking cats?
What, an animal shelter and a homeless shelter.
I just think...
But like a nice homeless shelter. Like everyone has their own space, a little kitchenette, a clean, comfortable bed, a little TV.
I just think...
But we would find these people jobs. I swear, I've always wanted to do this.
Dude, I just think... Put that shit in the bank until you fucking figure some shit out. And also, if you have the ability to keep this shit a secret, keep it a secret. No one should know that you fucking won.
With my big mouth, please.
Because the minute they know, everything changes.
Yeah.
Because Jeanette ain't gonna want to work no more either.
I know.
So you gotta take care of her. You know, your sister, dude, that's too much. Fucking, Let me keep this shit quiet. Let me learn how to work, and then let me go for that.
Post that. Fuck.
Okay, but guess what? Okay, so that guy won 10 million pounds, right? Which I said might be probably 12, 13 million. I don't know the math right now, right? That's not that much money.
What? How much?
$13 million?
No, it's not.
Hey Siri,
I'd be happy to have it.
what's 10 million pounds in dollars?
1 crore British pounds is 1,36,52,249.57.
Thank you, but 13,652,000, right? So $13 million. That's a lot of money, but that's not, excuse me.
Bless you.
That's
Never
not-
do that shit again.
I only did it once, motherfucker, okay? Because I know my limits. 13 and a half million ain't that much money. Oh no, it's a lot of money. Trust me, it could change all our lives, right? But I'm just saying, in the grand scheme, that's not enough for you to be buying a mansion, having a derby in the back.
Oh, no.
You know what I mean? Going around, buying cars, new cars to run in your roller derby.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
You can go broke in a fucking month or two. You know what I mean?
I also hate waste. I hate those videos with these YouTube guys or whoever else did this with like people lighting $100 bills on fire. That infuriates me. I think that's such a waste. So to buy cars just to destroy them, I can't stand that shit. Give it to somebody. Give it to someone who needs a car. Give it to a single mother with kids who needs a car. Ooh, that pisses me off. Anytime I would see a video of people burning money or doing stupid shit, flushing money down the toilet, it's like, what are you doing?
I mean, those videos don't do as well anymore though, because I mean, there was a time
they shouldn't.
when dudes would do like cook a huge batch of food and just throw it in the trash, right? And those channels got lit up for that. But so I don't see people doing that much. The game has changed because that's a quick way to get canceled and be called a douche.
So stupid.
Yeah.
So stupid.
But hey, listen to me giving you all financial advice like I know anything but having $13 fucking million.
I mean, your house is pretty nice.
Huh?
Your house is pretty nice.
Yeah. But the minute the economy change, I ain't gonna be here no more.
He's gonna be under the tunnel.
Tell you fucking that, I'm going. The minute I see things ain't good, I'm out. You can know, because you can see the background change real quick. All right.
Sky and I will be under the bridge together.
You can see the background change real time. Okay, guys, let's talk about AI for a second, right? I want y'all to... That's my baby.
Oh.
I want y'all to watch this video, okay? Do it. Having kids is the worst. The do to be... Motherfucker, okay, hold on. It's the best, but it's also the worst, okay? It's the best of times, it's the worst of times. He'll be laughing and playing and shit like that, right? And quiet. And then the minute you pick up the phone and make an important call, he wait till you dial, okay? Hey, how you doing, man? Hold on 1 second. Let me deal with the baby. Okay, shh. And then he goes, and I go back to the phone. Okay, go on. Okay, look, you little fucking terrorist. cut this shit because I know you know I'm on the phone, okay?
He's doing it to spite you. He's
Fuck
taking
this.
after his dad.
Fuck this, you 2 months old shit, okay? Stop. You know?
But he's so cute.
No, I love my baby. I love my baby boy. You know what I mean?
He's so cute.
You know? I already know he can piss me off and be like, hey man, Sky.
I can't wait for that.
That's good. You know?
You're gonna get him a little Eddie Blue tricycle.
That's another thing. My house loaded with liquor. And now I'm gonna be loaded with marijuana fucking products. This dude live in a drug lab.
Would Emma hate it if you got him like a little Eddie Blue onesie?
I wouldn't do that because I mean,
You're promoting. Well, I mean, they're not promoting the baby and taking it, or a little beanie, or little booties. Or
yeah,
Eddie Blue
I know,
booties.
but my whole life revolves around drugs. I went from liquor into the marijuana space. It's not ideal for a child. My fridge full of liquor, you know what I mean? And I mean, fortunately, we live in a time now where kids ain't into alcohol the way they was before, you know what I mean? They probably think all that shit in the cupboard is poison.